Yuck! Were you born like that, or did a science experiment go wrong?
SBI's listening, Albert.
You see, I genetically modified a cockroach cell to create a mutant centipede. I've created a super cockroach. It can run at twice the speed of an ordinary one.
Our agency never passes judgment on clients, but I think you're nuts.
I've got to get my roach back by tomorrow. If I don't, I'll get a 0 for my science project.
Okay, we are overwhelmed, but the SBI will take the job.
Sally! My office, now! Let's see. This morning you had your cereal, then you bought a Miss Teenager magazine and you were late at school, and you got 8 out of 20 in your maths test. As Shiva said, you can't fool an old elephant.
0 out of 20. A good detective doesn't imagine, he proves. You taught me that.
There is a cornflake stuck to your shoulder. You're wearing the bracelet that came free with Miss Teenager this week. So you had no money left to take the bus, so you must have been late for school.
Okay, you're right about the cereal, but the maths test...
Is it imagination? They came in the post this morning, and I am not happy.
I can explain.
You have to be more focused, Sally. Until your results improve, no more investigations. Understood?
What? But I've just taken a case.
That's my last word. Now run along. I've got work to do. Harry Bollywood, private investigator. A pickpocket? I am overwhelmed, but I'll see what I can do.
What are you going to do? You can't disobey your dad.
I know. And my father means everything to me. But I can't disappoint a client. I promised Albert I'd help him.
Your dad's bound to find out. There's no way you can investigate this case now.
We're not investigating. We're just coming to school really, really early.
Yeah, right. With a bag full of detective equipment.
Poo.
Hello, Miss Fugu. Is that you? Who's there? Open up!
I'm in the middle of a neuromantic biotensile experiment. If you come in, you'll blow us all up.
What? Sorry, miss. Sorry.
Leaping lemurs, that was close. Doowee, look!
Looks like someone was hiding here. Sebum.
What?
It's a fatty substance secreted by the skin.
Yummy.
Dear criminal, thanks for leaving your photo fit picture. Facial recognition by transparency.
Hey, what are you two up to?
0. Zilch. Maybe it's not a student.
What's your game? Does it make money? Can I play?
Hello, Big Bob. Or rather...
Bubba Bob. What did you just call me? You better watch it.
Bob the cockroach thief. And we want the bug back now or I'll make a curry out of you. Do you ready?
Oh, we're short on evidence, right? We could do a DNA test.
Don't worry, I'm a master at Polari Payette. You'll just need to pick up the pieces.
Look, the principal.
Oh, no!
doing?
Sally, wait up! That's the same design that was on Big Bob's t-shirt. I bet Big Bob's in there. Only one entrance and a brick-built bouncer. Great. What do we do?
Improvisation.
Who's that?
Ouch!
Ow!
Oh.
Usually, it's easier to use the door to enter the ladies.
You'll have to excuse him, ma'am. He can't see anything without his glasses.
Oh, my glasses! Where are my glasses?
Doowee, look! It's Bob!
That must be Albert's cockroach.
Killer, you're the best!
So that's why Bob stole Albert's mutant cockroach.
To line his pockets.
Last race in 10 minutes. Place your bets.
600 seconds to get the jar, but how do we do it?
Sucker pad. We fire, we recover the jar, and bingo! Help me tighten it.
The locker room! Doowee, you're a genius!
Thanks.
Well, are we gonna start? My killer is seizing up here.
Attention, 2 minutes and they're off.
Doowee, are you ready?
Okay, 100% action. Sally, Rubber Bob has just been robbed by the star of the restroom.
We'll sort that out later. Get the roach first.
Nobody move. There is a pickpocket on the premises. Nobody touch a thing. Okay, boys, search everybody.
It's my dad. Oh no! Doowee, get me out of here fast!
I know.
Cockroaches! Typhoon, come back here! Hey, Dogling!
Hey, give it back, it's mine! Oh, you'll pay for this!
Doowee, the thief's escaping!
Gong Yo, you're under arrest for pocket picking.
Do you think my father saw us?
So, it was you! Give me back my cockroach!
Now, remember what I was telling you about Kalari Payet?
Ouch!
Ta-da! Case closed.
And your dad didn't even find you out.
No, but I really ought to make it up to him. Feeling so bad, letting down my dad. Better try harder, 'cause I wanna show my father and for me just what I can be, just what I can be.
Thank you. And your payment? Do you want to be paid in 3 for cakes?
How about maths lessons?
Harry Bollywood, the famous private eye, has assisted the Little Bombay police force in the arrest of world-renowned pickpocket Gong Yo at the Little Monkey Club.
By the way, Gong Yo had that bracelet from Miss Teenager. I wonder how she got hold of it if you were at school.
Well, she is one of the world's greatest pickpockets.
Great logic. And how is your maths going?
Ta-da!
An A! Wow! Look at that, Mrs. Apu. My Sally got an A in maths.
A+ is better.
Daddy, about my agency, can I please carry on investigating?
Why, of course, my little mongoose. But promise not to disobey me again.
But Dad, how did you know?
You're a good detective, my girl. But so am I.
Like father, like daughter, huh?
crashed. I have to reboot and defrag.
Well, Cowboy, I'm going to use Father's computer. So, dear blogger boy, what wonderful things are you saying today? What's that? Hang on, Daddy. I swear I've got a good reason to be using your computer.
Negative. Reading your favorite blog is not what I call a good reason, Sally. And I don't want you sticking your nose into my files. And that goes for you too, young man.
Yes, Mr. Bollywood. Sorry. Sally, now we have to... Some clients waiting for us downstairs.
That's so annoying. I didn't even have time to read Blogger Boy's latest article. The mystery blogger. I'd give 3 investigations to find out who it is. Can you imagine? He interviewed the actress Pashinta Malhotra, and he caught the French teacher who gave grades according to what a student looked like.
Maybe it's Harry. Or me. To pull off scoops like this, you have to know how to investigate. Come on, let's move. These are our clients, Stan and Renan.
So what can the SBI do for you?
Someone has pirated the junior high web, and since last night, each time you connect to it, a photo of me appears.
Of course. I remember your face when I just logged onto my computer.
Yes, a pop-up. A speciality for hackers. The image opens just when your page comes up.
Stan eats animals alive?
It's not true, right?
No. I also drink blood from skulls. As soon as you get your own look, they think you're a weirdo. I'm used to it, but that's being slanderous. And what's more, I'm a vegetarian.
But what's this photo then? Where's it from?
It's Spike. He's my pet rat. I just gave him a kiss, and I always have the photo. It's my good luck charm.
Do you really have a pet rat?
Of course. He's my only friend apart from Renan. You can pat him. Isn't it so cool?
Somebody must have taken the photo from your things to copy and post it on the internet. But it's impossible to know when he did it. The only way to discover the hacker is to find out which computer the pop-up came from. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, I just need to go get some equipment. With a new Wi-Fi adapter, I'll be able to track the hacker's IP address by passing by the router that's disconnected from the primary network.
Stop! You may as well be talking French. The main thing is that you understand what you're saying. Hey, don't you find that Stan and Renan are a little bit bizarre?
They've always been strange boys who hang out with strange guys who listen to strange music.
You're right. And it's because they're different that we have to handle them differently from our other clients.
Hey! Bingo! Who's the best? Who's the most talented? Who whispers in the ears of computers?
You found where the pop-ups have come from?
You won't believe it. The pop-ups came from junior high.
From school? From the school? From the school? That means they were sent from the computer room where there's always lots of people and anybody will be able to see it. It's crazy. There's no time to lose. We need to go and check it out.
Presto, a little spy tracker. With this, we're going to be able to have the hacker's email address and know who he is.
Can you see what time he used the computer?
When do you think?
It looks like our suspect uses the computer every night around midnight. But how can he get around security?
Oh, that's not fair. You let me in, but not him.
No rat eater is using our computers.
You're certainly not going to believe that malicious gossip.
Yes.
Forget about it, guys.
Sorcerer, rat eater,
wizard, zombie.
Oh, we can't let this happen, Doowee. Tonight, our mission is to unmask the crazy pop-upper. It's him. It's got to be him. Sally! Sally!
Thanks for waiting for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing, actually.
What do you have for glass dog? Oh, the guard only had 2. This time we've got you, Mr. Crazy Pop-Upper. Stan! Nice work, Doowee. is really weird. Why did he post these stupid images of himself? Can you tell me that? At first we thought that he was a little nuts, but then he convinced me otherwise. But now, I don't know. It's time to go and confront our suspect. Our client suspect, actually. Search his locker!
Hey, what's this all about?
Because we have our little secrets, don't we, mister? I'm different, but I want everybody to love me. We followed you last night. We saw you enter the computer room. We know that you're the crazy pop-upper, the hacker of junior high web, the terrorist of the internet. Writing lies about yourself, did you really find that so interesting? Don't you see how much time you wasted? You're no longer my client, you're my main suspect. Doowee, I'm in the middle of interrogating. But you're the blogger.
Follow me now.
Did you really interview Pashinda Malhotra? She's my favorite film star. Oh my gosh, there's even a photo of you and her.
And there, look, the drafts of Blogger Boy's scoop. We'll stand scoop on the French teacher.
If you're Blogger Boy, why didn't you tell us? In fact, why haven't you told everybody?
And find myself suddenly with lots of friends who like me for my celebrity? No thanks. I prefer to hang out with Renan. At least he doesn't judge me like the rest.
Yeah, but why did you contact us? You could have found the hacker on your own.
I don't have a computer at home, and I only do a blog, not any pirating. Hey, wizard! Got any groupies?
You're lucky I'm a pacifist.
Sorry, Doowee. I didn't think they'd pick on you too.
You're the most popular blogger in school, but you prefer not to say anything and you infiltrate the school at night dressed like a vampire to post your blogs.
As a vampire? But I've never worn a vampire costume.
We saw you with a black suit.
It's not possible. It wasn't me.
But that means it was someone else there last night. That night you came to write your blog, and then someone else came after you to copy your blog. He's the one who installs the pop-ups. There's no time to waste. Doowee, let's see if your spy track has come up with anything. Doowee, do it! It's our only chance of catching the hacker.
Oh, the hacker must have seen that we're closing in, and he's launched a virus.
But how could he have known?
Sally, I checked the SPI emails from this computer. That means the agency's computer is in serious danger. Your dad's computer. It's linked to ours. Maybe I can find a way to trace the hacker from there. Sally, take your bike and the cell phone. You have to try and get to the hacker. I'll guide you from here. Oh, rat! He's already launched a virus on Harry's computer. He knows we're on his trail. Stan, see that green bar? It shows the progress of locating the hacker. The red bar, that shows the progress of his attack.
Sorry, I don't understand.
All you need to do is make sure the red doesn't overtake the green. Sally, head towards Red Kyoto.
On my way.
The virus is gaining ground. Sally, head for the Murph Square. Hurry up!
You were right to yell. I was taking a nap.
Oh, not that. I can't let that happen. Stan, activate the firewall. That means you have to click on that button over there. Sally, the Grand Army Boulevard.
Doowee, I think I found it.
The virus has contaminated everything. Come on, we have to join Sally. Darn it! I let him get away. Sally's gonna kill me.
No, silly. I brought our culprit, and it's... Renan?
Sorry. I didn't want to hurt you, Stan. It's just that when I found out you were Blogger Boy, I thought that when the others found out, you'd make new friends and forget about our friendship.
Are you kidding? You're my best friend, and I'm not ready to become friends with hypocrites.
I didn't think that it would go so far. Sorry.
A lie can hurt a friend, but it's something we can mend. Tell the truth, communicate. This can make our friendship great. Let's go. I still have a few minutes to see the new article by Blogger Boy.
Oh, wait a second, Sally. It's not at all what you think. It's just that my computer has crashed, and Doowee and his friend Renan kindly offered to repair it. Whoa. So I said to myself that while he did that, I could check your equipment. But don't worry, I didn't touch your files.
Sally!
Is that it? Bravo! Have you thought of trying mime for this star quality contest?
There are too many on Star Quality already. With dancers and musicians, it's singing or nothing for me. They call me Sally B.
A simple detective suited me just fine.
A detective always needs a cover. What better one than a pop star, right?
Oh, they call you Sally B. Now just you drink your tea.
They call me Sally B. And as everyone can see, there's no one quite like me when it comes to such a great song.
It's okay, Sally. I've got them covered. Where are they?
Where are who?
Your attackers. I heard you scream.
I was not screaming, I was singing, numbskull. Detective rule number 1, never jump to conclusions. They call me Sally B, and everyone can see.
Is the SBI here, the Professional Detective Agency? You've got to help me. This is where my hamster disappeared.
And you say he was going to be on Star Quality too?
Do you both sing?
No, we do a dressage act. And we're due on soon, see? Edgar the Educated Hamster. Call time 1310. But there's no time. I've been training Edgar for months. It's all ruined.
Don't worry, Andy. We'll get him back. And before 12 o'clock. See? Sally Bollywood. Call time 12:15. I'm auditioning too. I can't miss my big chance either.
It might be a good idea if you did. Don't want to deafen the judges.
I heard that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestants on Star Quality, that wonderful dance movement group, Major Move!
Our costume! Hello? Andy, can I see your letter from the TV people? So, someone else from Star Quality's been here.
Or someone who works for the TV company. This looks like gunpowder! An explosive! Somebody wants to blow the show!
With blusher? That'll be difficult. Doowee, it's just makeup.
I knew that. Okay, let's continue our search.
No point. We just need to find the rest of this letter.
Okay then, the best thing to do is to split up. You two go and rehearse and I'll snoop around.
Okay, Sally, see you in the studio in a few minutes. I feel another masterpiece coming on.
Wait on. Have you seen Edgar? Small, hairy, a hamster?
Hello? Hello? Let me out of here! Let me out of here!
Edgar! Edgar! Oh, answer me, you bag of hair!
What did you call me?
Oh, Doowee, did you find him?
Almost. I had a big
And
lead.
now, please welcome at the piano, the incredibly talented B.
What has happened to my piano?
Well, at least Sally won't be the last one.
Hello? Doowee, let me out of here!
Where?
I'm trapped in the dressing room.
I'm on my way.
Doowee, Andy, get me out now!
I know that singing anywhere.
I am not singing!
I know, it's pure genius. It's the Doowee super key, an invention of my own, and
Sally, is there any sign of my hamster?
Time for that! I'm gonna be late!
Thanks, Doowee. You're a real pal. Don't mention it, Sally. It's all in a day's work.
You're late. The world was nearly deprived of your genius.
Ha ha ha. Someone locked me in my dressing room. You haven't seen anything.
No time for questions. It's your turn soon. Do you mind letting me do my job, Devendra? Thanks.
I thought it was my turn. I was practically ready for my makeup alteration.
If it's not too inconvenient in this wonderful show, everybody takes his turn and in the right order.
I get the impression that star quality isn't really your thing.
On the contrary, I love it. Snotty-nosed kids with sweaty skin making an exhibition of themselves. It's great.
That's no reason to smother me with blush.
Well, if it isn't our mini Mozart. Did you forget to take your boxing gloves off before you played?
My piano! It sounds like a box of spanners in a tumble dryer. What happened?
Ah, it was stage fright. Or else you forgot to change the batteries.
Next up on Star Quality, Little Bombay's own singing star of the future, Sally Bollywood!
What about the hamster?
Later, I don't want to miss the show. Got any earplugs on you?
Louder! We can't hear you!
Doesn't look like we need them. It's no big deal, Sally. It must have been the stress. At least you tried.
And Edgar?
There is an explanation. The researchers sabotaged my mic. Look, she was the last person I saw before I was locked in. She put some powder on my face. You remember, like on the scrap of paper? Then she dropped this key. Fitz! Come on, Doowee! It's got to be her!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think you're being a bit hasty. If the show's not a hit, she's out of a job.
Or she's found another one on a show for adults. She hates kids. We'll sort this out with her.
And my hamster?
Thank you! Thank you! Oh, you're too kind. Thank you!
Here's your mic. You rigged it, so you should know how to fix it.
What are you talking about?
Someone wearing black, like you, locked me in my dressing room. Here's the key you dropped just now. Does this mean anything to you? There, it's blusher, the same one you spread over everything. You should be careful when you steal hamsters.
First, here's my key. Second, I don't know what loony bin you came from, but wouldn't you go right back there and look for your hamsters?
You hate children. You did all you could to sabotage this show. And here's the proof. Okay, I don't understand.
Well, I do. Don't blame me for your pathetic act. I'm calling security. Throw them out.
Sally's Detective Rule 1. Don't jump to conclusions.
Oh, only half an hour till we're on stage, but Edgar's still missing and we've been chucked out of the studios.
The SBI can never be defeated, especially with my incredible equipment.
Hello! We're the Maxi Blondes. We're going to be a blast. Which way is star quality?
And here is the future winner of Star Quality, Devendra. Oh, I'd love to be somebody else so I could admire me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Like, how come I'm so completely talented?
No. Like, how come you're the only person whose act hasn't gone wrong today?
I'm sorry that I couldn't be as bad as the rest.
1, your suit is dark. 2, you were already covered in blusher before makeup. 3, you rigged the mic that they gave me.
4, you locked Sally in her dressing room with the key you stole from security. And 5, can we see your invitation?
I don't know anything about microphones or dressing rooms or missing hamsters. And if you don't get out of here, I'll get security to throw you out again.
Devendra, I never mentioned a hamster. So how did you know it was missing? Unless...
Edgar! Don't run away! Edgar! Edgar, stop! Edgar!
Indra. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed that a few things have gone wrong today, and this person is going to tell you why.
Yes, I sabotaged all the acts. Yes, so I wanted to win. So what?
Edgar, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks for finding him.
I've had enough of hamsters to last a lifetime.
It's all about a hamster who wants to be a jamster. Someone wants to steal him. That's how bad they want to win. The SBI can make this right and bring that thief into the light. So they decided to do a complete rerun of the competition. And this is where I come on.
And next we have Sally Bollywood.
They call me Sally B, and everyone can see there's no one quite like me when it comes to a song.
Sally, that was really great! Wow!
The winner of this year's Star Quality
Ta-da!
is
Sally
Andy
Bollywood!
Marlowe and Edgar the Educated Hamster.
Oh well, a detective never jumps to conclusions, do they, Dad?
If you're bored, just say so. Not bad, girls. Let's take a break now, and then we'll do a dress rehearsal. Maybe then I can see some dancing.
Saris were stolen and need to be found before your show tomorrow. Is that it? Okay, what do they look like?
There were 3 saris embroidered with the school colours for our Indian dance number with these really cute hems.
3 saris? But there are only 2 of you.
There's also Namala Pashantrana, a new student who directly replaced Cindy, our former leader.
And while we're trying hard to find the saris, that teacher's pet is taking private lessons to improve her solos.
Okay, the hunt for the saris is on. And the door wasn't forced open.
It's a mystery. The door and the window were locked. I opened it when I came back. It was really hot in the studio.
Other than you, who has a key?
The custodian, that's all. Oh, yes, the former leader, but she lost it before she left us. But why am I answering your questions? You should normally be in uniform, have a moustache, and be at least 18.
We have an assignment to do on detectives, and today it's casework.
Ah.
And why did Cindy leave the group?
She said the dancing was boring. That stunned me. She really loved it.
Okay, thanks for all the details. We'll do everything we can to find the saris by tomorrow.
Oh, that would be amazing. And you would also get a good grade. Oh, yes, for your assignment.
Yes, that's for sure.
So the instructor closed the door and the girls all went together to the cafeteria. Let's say I buy you a drink.
I'd say that's an excellent idea because it's not often...
You bet I remember. It wasn't even 2 hours ago. As soon as she arrived, Nirmala ran off to the toilet. There was also the kid Cindy who came out of the toilet with her big bag. She gave a dirty look to the new kid. I really thought she was gonna jump on her. You know, really mean stuff.
And then they all stayed here?
All except Cindy. While the instructor got a phone call, she stood up to speak and left her bag open on the table. I said to myself, well, that's not very smart. The 2 other kids, they finished their drinks and left.
Is that all?
No, Inspector. A kid asked me to reheat a pizza, and I didn't see what happened next, but I think that the girls all came back to the table, and then they all left together.
About the girls, can you tell me how long they were gone?
4 minutes exactly. It's the time that I set to reheat the pizza. Write that in your notebook, kid. That'll help you.
Tell me, Sally, in the girls' bathroom, is there a door or window to the outside?
No, and they could use a little fresh air from time to time.
So it's not the instructor or Normala, since they didn't leave the cafeteria. Then it has to be either Elmer or Jasmine, or the two together. They could have taken the key from the instructor's bag.
Let me remind you that it was they who asked us to investigate.
Maybe, but they have a motive to stop Normala from doing her dance number because she was named leader instead of them. We just check their alibis and bingo! We find the culprit.
Bingo, a miscarriage of justice. They couldn't have stolen the saris in 4 minutes.
That's what we need to check right away. Ready, set, go!
I open the door, I go straight to the saris. I unhook them, put them in my sack, leave, and then lock the door and then go straight back.
Hey, you want to kill me or what?
And you want to check your bogus theory or what?
4 minutes and 22 seconds. It's good enough.
Alma and Jasmine would have had time. As for you, I'm not so sure. But it's not very discreet. All the school saw us.
Yes, but it's possible. You have a better idea?
I think Cindy's a little shady.
Cindy, the former leader? How could your Cindy open the door?
Well, Doowee, with the key she never really lost.
That's a bunch of baloney. She has no motive. She quit the group. She's fed up with dancing.
Maybe she couldn't stand the fact that someone took her place, silly.
It doesn't add up. I'm going to follow my trail. You do what you want. I don't need you.
Me neither. I don't need you. That bag seems very heavy. Hello, Cindy. SBI. The saris of your former group have been stolen. And since you had the key to the studio...
Are you crazy? It's not me. I lost that key weeks ago.
So, can you show me what's in your bag?
No way. 1, you have no right. 2, beat it or I'll call a teacher.
Always running. I hate that. Usually it's Sally who does the field interviews. Hi there, girls. Jogging's my thing, too. The trick is to know when to stop in time. But by the way, where were you during the break when you last left the cafeteria?
You suspect us, but we were the ones who came to see you.
Don't be upset, it's just routine.
And I went to see the principal to have him sign a paper.
And I went to get a hair clip from my locker for the rehearsal. You can search it for all I care.
Go through her locker. That's a good idea.
Oh, rats. Usually it's Doowee who makes all the gadgets.
It's so irritating. I had an aerobics class in the dance studio and the ventilation doesn't even work.
How did you do it?
I can't tell you. I thought I'd never make it.
Yeah, say that again.
Okay, that'll do.
Hey! Give me that back!
These saris weigh a ton. Calm down, Cindy. I just wanted to look in your bag. If you're not the thief, then what's the problem?
Okay, but promise not to say anything. It's too shameful.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are making me take remedial classes. That's why I stopped dancing. That doesn't make me a thief.
Zonking Zebus. Looks like I got it totally wrong.
Here we go. A little trip around Alma's locker. Not one sari in view. Pulsing protons. It looks like I've got it wrong. It's not what you think.
Phew. My Cindy trailer's vanished. I've fallen out with my best friend, and investigating all alone is no fun. I've lost my friend Doowee. I'm feeling quite unhappy. My mission is to find him, see. Then we'll get that lost sari.
You were right. My trail was a dead end. I have a scoop. No evidence in Elma's locker.
The same for Cindy. The saris weren't in her bag. It's as if no one's stolen them.
We haven't searched the dance studio.
Is that thing going to work?
I'm not answering that. Madame, your dance studio is ready. Your tutu awaits you and your sweet red pumps. Phew, it's hot in here.
Yeah, I heard a girl say that the ventilation system was... Wait! I know. I'd never do it on my own. Answer?
Always teamwork.
They're there! Doowee! Someone is stealing them. Get a move on. She's getting away. Quick!
The cafeteria! It was somebody who knew the duct!
And yet, the thief could also have been Nermala, since she was in the toilet.
Yeah, but she had no reason to steal the saris. Cindy came out just as the girls and the instructor arrived.
Whoever did it has just gone out. Hurry! Over there! I don't believe it! Did she swallow a racehorse?
Sally, where did she go?
Look! How did she get up there? She could have teleported herself, I suppose.
Maybe there's an underground passage.
In any case, it's strange. Come on, we're going to check the plans of the school.
Okay, but no more running. I've had it with running.
There it is! Plan of the ventilation ducts and service passages. You're right, there is a passage. There, between the yard and the first floor. That's how she gave us the slip.
Sally, look there! Shh! The guy who installed the ventilation ducts is called Tagore Pashendrana. Does it mean anything to you?
Pashendrana? But that's Nermala's father. Shh! Okay, so Nermala is the guilty party. The stolen saris are in a bag, but we don't know where. The only solution? Trap her.
How would we do that?
A garbage bag isn't that hard to find. Nermala, it was you who stole the group's saris.
Your father built the college. You know every nook and cranny. You use that to get into the studio and lose us.
It wasn't me. You don't have any proof. And why would I do that? Leave me alone. You should be looking for the saris instead of accusing me without any reason.
No problem. We have them. And your prints are bound to be on them.
No, that's not possible.
They're here. I was sure you'd look for them, Nermala. And here are the saris.
But then...
Oh yes, empty. I love it when the criminal provides us with the evidence.
Yes, it was me. I stole the saris so that the Bollywood girls show would be cancelled.
But why?
I should have refused the job of leader, but I was too shy to say no. I'm always afraid of doing things wrong. I thought I'd look ridiculous and that everybody would laugh at me.
You just need confidence in yourself, Nermala. You should have explained it to the girls and the instructor. They would have helped you.
Yeah, it's better than stealing the costumes.
Take it. You're going to give them back.
No, I couldn't do that.
Take them, Nermala. We won't say anything to anybody. That's a promise. You made the right choice, Nermala. It's not easy to own up. Maybe you're not so shy after all.
We're on, Nermala. You'll see, everything will be great. We're here.
I apologize again for yesterday. I almost ruined everything.
Shh! Hey, girls. Guess what? I just got my first good grade. If I continue like that, my mother says that I can dance again. Well, that's if you want me.
Great! And you, Sally, are you interested?
I'd really love to, but my speciality is investigating with my favorite partner.
And we all know that Dewey's specialty is running.
Shut up, tighter than a drum. Good. The school is secure for another night. Gotcha! You know skateboarding's not allowed on school property.
Oh, I promise I won't do it again. Oh, please let me go.
Oh no, you're in big trouble, boy. Bigger than you ever expected.
Hey, Sally, check this out.
Not now, Dewey. I'm studying.
But I've been working on it all week.
And I've been studying all week. Don't you realise the exam for the maths prize is today?
And don't you realise a ray-activated lie detector is just what we need? It's quiet, subtle, and completely undetectable. Okay, it might need some fine-tuning.
Dewey, have you been listening? I want to win the maths prize this year, so let me study.
What's the point? Martin Shoebridge, maths genius and principal's son, always wins. You always come second.
Not this year. I've studied so hard, I'm gonna knock maths marvel Martin off his Pythagorean perch. So take your destructo ray gun.
See? It prefers to be called a lie detector.
Oh, and let me study. Every minute counts if I'm gonna defeat
Martin!
And 3 windows were smashed. But Dad, I mean the principal, thinks they've caught the skateboarder who did it.
Well then, case closed. And now if you'll excuse me...
But I want you to conduct your own investigation.
I bet you do. So I stop studying and you win the maths prize again.
No, it's not like that at all.
Then why do you want us to investigate? Do you think they've caught the wrong guy?
Maybe. I'm not sure. It's just a hunch I've got. What's that?
Dewey!
Sorry, it's a new gadget I'm working on.
And I'm working on my maths revision. So until the maths test is over, Martin, you're my rival, not my client.
Did you notice Martin failed my lie detector test?
That's because his real reason is to distract me from the maths prize.
Don't worry, Sally. Even Martin can't win every year.
You're right, Erna. And this year, I'm prepared, alert, and totally focused. The broken windows! This is the crime scene!
Totally focused, remember?
Excuse me, sir. Were the test papers in the room last night when the windows were smashed?
Yes, I put them here after school yesterday and locked the door and windows. No one has been in the room until now.
What about the window smasher?
Oh, he was caught before he had a chance to break in, so the test is not affected. And it starts now. Is something the matter, Sally?
Yes. Where's the other stone?
What?
Well, there are 3 broken windows, but only 2 stones. Where's the other stone?
I'm glad you can count up to 3, Sally, but I suggest you use your math skills on the test.
Where's the shattered glass from the 3rd window? Have you already cleaned it up?
No, the room has been locked until just now.
This is a test, Miss Bollywood, and if you continue to treat it like a chat room, you'll have to leave.
Being distracted, is this a ploy? Or have I reacted to an innocent boy? A simple solution to solve this crime. Just use some deduction, it should work out fine.
Time's up. The test is finished.
And so are my chances of winning the maths prize.
I don't think the test was so hard this year.
I agree. Maybe I'll do better than 3rd this time.
What's wrong with coming 3rd?
It's not winning.
Is everyone competitive now? See, Erna, cooperation's the way to go.
Thanks.
Well, Martin's plan worked. I was so distracted by his case, I didn't finish the test.
There he is. Why don't you tell him? He's vanished.
Yeah, funny about that. Well, he can't hide from the SBI forever.
Well, I can hear his mother and his father and... Oh!
What is it?
They're having roast lamb for dinner. My favourite! Okay, then let's have a word with him.
No, wait. He's sneaking in. Let's find out what he's up to.
Sally, no! This is the principal's study!
Hey, look! The maths test papers! And I got a C.
Make that an F.
I can explain.
For breaking in and tampering with your test papers, you're both suspended from school.
Suspended? Dad's gonna have 1,000 pink fits! And he'll make me close the agency!
Then we have to prove we're innocent, and that Martin's up to something.
Maybe there's still a clue or two back at the crime scene.
Hey, you can't go in there. Hello, Erna.
How did Martin make the third stone and broken glass disappear?
Maybe he didn't. Maybe we're just looking in the wrong place.
The broken glass! And the window wasn't smashed by a stone, but that book!
That means the window was broken from the inside. The caretaker!
Sally, I'm sorry, but I haven't been completely honest with you.
You're telling me you haven't been honest? But I figured it all out. You were already in the room yesterday when your father brought in the test papers, probably hiding in the equipment cupboard. When your father left, you crept out of your hiding place and studied the test questions. But when you tried to leave, you discovered the doors and windows locked. The only way out was to break a window, which scared off the skateboarder who didn't want to be blamed for it. But if it looked like someone had been in the room with the test papers, the test would have been rewritten. So you quickly smashed 2 more windows from the outside to make it look like vandalism.
It's a great theory, but it's not true. I was at the school last night, but I wasn't inside the room. I was outside, skateboarding. There were 2 skateboarders last night. I got away, but my friend Ahmed got caught. That's why I wanted you to investigate, because I knew he hadn't broken the windows.
His story checks out.
And I'm supposed to believe a device that blows up desk lamps. Why didn't you say all this earlier?
I was afraid my father would find out.
I just don't believe you. There's no way the school brain is really a secret skateboarder.
I keep them at school so my father won't see them. That's why I was sneaking home late today. I've been out skateboarding.
Well, if you didn't smash the windows, who did?
Careful, Doowee. You've got ink on your back.
It must be from when I was hiding in the equipment cupboard. There was a broken ink cartridge in there.
It looks like you've got some ink on you too.
But I didn't hide in the cupboard. Looking for this?
Gotcha.
Oh, forget us. Go after her. She's the vandal and a cheat.
Come on, let's get her.
This is better than being rivals, Martin.
I can explain, Dad.
So can we.
I can't.
Thank you, Martin and Ahmed, for that brilliant demonstration of skateboarding. Which I'm pleased to say is now a new school sport. And now to the annual maths prize, which had to be resat for various reasons. The trophy goes to joint winners Sally Bollywood and Doowee McAdam.
Aren't you glad we studied together?
Like I always said, cooperation is the way to go.